The weather outside surprisingly warmer for this time of year as the Elmhurst Blue Jays battle their rivals on the Union Pacific West line, the Wheaton Thunder. And before we preview the teams, we'll send it down to the floor for the national anthem and the reading of the starting lineup.
Here are the starting lineup for this evening's game. First for visiting Elmhurst University Blue Jays. Number 0, a 6'2 junior from Wooddale, Illinois, Sebastian Blahut. Number 1, a 6'5 junior from Westchester, Illinois, Dominic Trellenberg. Number 11, a 6'2 freshman from Carmel, Indiana, Jack Cherry. A 6'3 grad student from Westchester, Illinois, number 21, Tegan Pearson. And a 6'5 sophomore from Libertyville, Illinois, number 40, Aiden Boone. Elmhurst is coached by John Baines, assisted by John Cheng, Melissa Schwab, and Aiden Chang. Here are the starters for your Wheaton College Thunder. Number 3, a 6'2 junior from Fort Mill, South Carolina, Kyle Nebbs. Number 4, a 6'4 freshman from Caledonia, Michigan, Kyan Vanderwood. Number 12, a 6'3 freshman from Westerville, Ohio, Devin Martin. A 6'2 freshman from Winfield, Illinois, Wheaton North High School, number 13, Jack Spears. And a 6'3 sophomore from Northfield, Minnesota, number 20, Soren Richardson. Wheaton is coached by Mike Schauer, assisted by John Panner and Timothy Watts. Our officials tonight, Jerry Schrerenzer, Kevin Raher, and Rick O'Neill.
And alongside Daniel Garza, Maiden Kong. Daniel, what are you looking forward to in tonight's match?
Yeah, super excited for this game today, Aiden. Rivalry game at its finest, Elmhurst versus Wheaton. You know, these are the kind of games that keep you up the night before, but I'm looking forward today. Two good teams looking to steal one away from each other. Looking forward to this day to get up and down, so I'm looking forward to it. Aiden
Boone, Kyan Vanderwood in the starting center. And let's roll from King Arena as Jack Cherry able to chase the loose miss right there. Elmhurst coming into this game 8-10, 4-5 overall in the CCIW.
Yeah, very good team here. Likes to get it up from the three-point line, especially that player right there.
And it's Tegan Pearson getting the game started right away, splashing his own tray.
Yeah, if the Thunder want to be competitive here, they're definitely going to need to contest Pearson here early. He's a great three-point shooter. Third in three-point field goal percentage in the CCIW, so can get him up and get him up well.
Rather quiet game against the Cardinals, only 6 points for him, but had 24 points against Carroll on 58% true shooting. 7 on the shot clock for Kyan Vanderwood. Now takes a mid-range J, spatters out though, and the rebound gathered in by the Blue Jays and Sebastian Blahut. Blahut against Devin Martin. High floater misses everything. Pearson gets the offensive board though.
Thunder are going to need to rebound here early, be competitive. Elmhurst not too strong of a rebounding team. but it can definitely make you hurt being the size factor that they have against the Thunder.
Trellenberg will take it. That's 2 threes right away for the Blue Jays.
You need to defend the line a little bit better from the Thunder here. Look for them to get a good bucket to either Soren or Kyle.
There is Soren Richardson, as you just said, knocks down the tray in the first field goal for the Thunder.
Apologize for that. I saw the play drawn up right there. I knew it was going to go to Soren, so I was expecting for him to get that shot right there. Good shot by him early.
A good screen set by Wheaton. By the way, Jack Spears making his second career start. Here's Aiden Boone taking it from beyond the arc. He leaves it short, though. Thunder opting to go with 3 freshmen. That's going to be a foul, and the buzzer goes off. I don't think it should have gotten off because no one is trying to sub in. But regardless, a foul against Elmhurst.
You see on the replay right here, I really like how the Thunder have made it an emphasis this season to get out in transition. When you guys have guys like Kyan Vanderwood, Soren Richardson, and then you got shooters outside the perimeter like Kyle Nebbs, you're hard to guard in transition. So get out, go, read the defense, and then get into your base offense if nothing's there.
Richardson picked up by Blahout. Soren Richardson, and it won't go, though.
Good shot by him right there. Maybe just a mishap, just a little bit off.
Once again, inside picked off, though, by Kyle Nebbs. They were trying to go for Boone.
Good defensive possession from Kyle Nebbs right there.
Richardson again, slicing through, able to grease the cylinder. And look at that early timeout taken. 6-5 early on. Blue Jays still have the lead. And Daniel, of course, we come into this game, we keep saying it before, don't mean to beat a dead horse, but the fact is that Coach Schauer, if he wins tonight, it will be win number 400.
Yeah, Aiden. I mean, I'm biting at my bits right now. Selfishly, I want to see it happen here today. I want to be on the mic, see him win his 400th, and there is no one I'd rather be than Elmhurst Blue Jays. Great team, great program, led by legendary coach, Coach Bain, someone that I played against for years, someone I really respect. He's a great coach that's led a great program, but I want to win this one here today.
Of course, Coach Schauer, 399-256 is his record. Wheaton, though, has been on a 12-game losing streak, which is the longest losing streak in program history. Would love to snap it tonight. And that's going to be an offensive foul going against Elmhurst. It looks like an illegal screen set by Jack Cherry.
Yeah, Jack Cherry just running through a little bit too quick. Elmhurst, including North Central, like to run those little bump screens. You pass it to a defender, you cut off of them, trying to bump into whoever has the ball's defender just to get him off put a little bit. That time, Cherry just a little bit too much contact.
Of course, Daniel, you talked about this Elmhurst second most turnovers in the CCIW, almost 14 turnovers a night.
Yeah, they play a very aggressive style, both offensively and defensively. Great block by there by Boone. But yes, they turn over the ball the most, second or most in the CCIW. So for the Thunder, just capitalize on your offensive possessions. You're going to get enough time to get the shot up. Just be sound defensively and don't give up the three-point shot.
Meanwhile, the Thunder, they have the second fewest turnovers, only turn the ball over about 11 times. Both teams not necessarily the best at taking the ball away. There's again Boone on a 45 cut and a foul, likely going to go against Devin Martin. Yeah,
Devin Martin. See here on the replay, just Elmhurst taking advantage of that size down there in the lone. Devin Martin thought he got it clean. I think he just had a little bit too much shirt grab as well as contact on the hand.
So Aiden Boone now to the free throw line. Only played in 6 games his freshman year, as Ty Ferguson will check in for Jack Spears. But the last time he played against Wheaton, 12 points on 52% true shooting. Effective on the defensive end with 1 block and 2 steals as well. First career double-double against Carthage, 11 points, 11 rebounds on 50% true shooting as well.
Yeah, Boone definitely having a breakout year for him. After you lose a guy like Zapinski for Elmhurst, who is a legendary player, you get chances, you get more opportunities to play.
Richardson again, Soren Richardson. It spatters out though. Kaunev almost got the board, but instead it is Blahout who has it. Wide open on the wing, John Witcher misses everything though, and a little too strong for him. And that was taken away by Boone. Rather lazy pass, trying to go for Kyan Vanderwood.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication right there from the Thunder. Try to get out in transition. Costly turnover if the Blue Jays are able to capitalize right here.
Wheaton turned it over about 15 times, and that's going to be another foul, that time against Kyle Nebbs.
Yeah, Kyle Nebbs just trying to stop the defender right there. Boone, who's just a body down there, able to plow his way through Kyle Nebbs.
Of course, not necessarily a surprise. Early in the season, Coach Schauer talked about putting Kyle Nebbs on one of the bigs, and as that ball is chased all the way back, they're not going to call a backcourt violation, though.
Yeah, Kyle Nebbs, vet in the starting lineup, a strong defender. Definitely has stepped up plenty of times on the defensive end, guarding bigger defenders.
Boone almost had that stolen away by Nebbs. One on the shot clock for Richard, just has to put up the shot, somehow sinks it.
Yeah, that's a tough one to swallow right there for the Thunder. You get a good defense possession, force a last-second heave, and just to see it drop in takes a little motivation out from underneath you.
Blue Jays have knocked down 3 threes in this game, and that's going to be a turnover for Wheaton.
I believe it's going to be on Ty Ferguson here. You see on the replay, tries to do a dribble handoff with Nebbs, just moving a little bit too much for the refs' liking. CCIW is tough basketball, but when you lower your shoulder a little bit too much, don't really have your feet set, the refs are going to call that 9 times out of 10.
Jaden Malachi, as well as Vinny Adjahong Betta, check in for the Blue Jays. And right now, Adjahong Betta has it against Kyan Vanderwood.
Blue Jays with a little bit smaller lineup now. See if the Thunder are able to match up a little bit better.
Double team comes. 8 on the shot clock, inside yet again. Able to bang that one home is Malachi.
Malachi just taking advantage of being taller than Kyle Nebbs down there. Just rises up for an easy layup.
9.7 rebounds for Jaden Malachi. Led the team in rebounds in that game. Vanderwood for 3. Can't hit though. And the rebound gathered in by Jaden.
Not a bad shot right there. Kyan Vanderwood. A lot of defenders have kept their hands down on Kyan Vanderwood. He made Illinois Wesleyan pay for that last game. Trying to find it early here now.
And Coach Schauer will take an early timeout, 14-5 after that layup by Sebastian Blahoud. And of course, if you know Elmhurst Blue Jays basketball and you talked about Coach Baines, I mean, this was a team that made it to the NCAA tournament a season ago, their 8th appearance in Elmhurst history, and their 5th under Coach Baines. Obviously, a lot of losses. You talked about, I believe, Jonathan Zapinski, but also John Itunis, Ocean Johnson, Quinn Beverton, leaving for the Blue Jays. Really the only starter coming back is Taken Pearson, but they've had some guys step up throughout the course of the season.
Yeah, you have guys like Trellenberg that stepped up huge for them here early in the season. Guy that didn't really play for them a lot, but now he's 8th in CCIW scoring, 3rd in CCIW rebounding, and then, like I said, Boone, who is 10th in CCIW rebounding. So you've had a lot of guys that have been able to step up into the moment for the Blue Jays and make an impact for themselves, first year having real minutes.
Of course, last year, Elmhurst 22-6, 12-4 in CCIW play, defeated Carthage and Illinois Wesleyan in the CCIW tournament. They lost to Calvin, though, in the first round. But Taken Pearson, leading scorer for the Blue Jays, averaging exactly 16 points. A likely all CCIW selection at the end of this season. Of course, for Wheaton, Soren Richardson, leading scorer entirely in the CCIW, averaging close to 21 points. He'll probably get his first all CCIW nod at the conclusion of this year. Right now, Elmhurst is on an 8-0 run in the last 3 minutes. Wheaton has not scored in that time frame. On their last 5 in terms of field goals so far. Richardson against Adjahong Betta. Outside, it's Devin Martin, 8 on the shot clock, under 15 minutes to go. Picked up by John Witcher. Kyle Nebbs, a corner 3. It won't go though for him.
Not a bad shot by Kyle Nebbs. He doesn't need a lot of space to let it fly right there. I don't mind that shot at all.
Looks like Wheaton's going back to his own, Daniel.
I like the zone call here. You're a little bit smaller. Fly around a little bit. Don't contested threes. Contested threes is what you're looking for right now.
Blahoud 6 on the shot clock. Back out to Taken Pearson. Pearson, oh, he sinks it. And Taken Pearson a little bit slow to get up, though. Well, it looks like he is okay.
Yeah, I think it was a landing zone right there. Those are tough calls right there. Devin Martin definitely allowing enough space for him to land, but on the way down, those things can be tricky, for sure. Pearson, someone for the Blue Jays you do not want to see get hurt. I think he's walking fine. He's going to be okay.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's getting checked by the athletic training staff.
I expect him to come back very soon.
His younger brother, Talon Pearson, is in the game, freshman out of Westchester, Illinois. He's only played in 8 games so far. Richardson against Adjahong Betta. Now it's Devin Martin being hounded there by Pearson. And intended for Devin Martin as the Thunder turn it over.
Yeah, Talon Pearson able to disrupt right there. Very athletic guard, very athletic defender.
Again, Blue Jays now 11-0 run in the last 4 minutes so far.
Yeah, Thunder need a big stop right here and then a good basket on the other end just to find your rhythm again.
They try to feed it inside to Malachi. Malachi leaves it short. He's able to get his own rebound, refuses to go in. Great defense there by Wheaton.
Like that zone call right there.
And that one is a takeaway. It is. Witcher gets his hands on it. Early 17-5 lead for Elmhurst again.
Elmhurst looking for a little bit of offense here with taking Pearson out of the game.
And Sebastian Blahout leaves his shot short though.
See if the Thunder can capitalize here.
Vanderwood fast break outside. Jack Spears for 3. Boom goes the dynamite.
Boom, good hit right there by Jack Spears. You got to hit those open ones, especially if you're number 13 right there, able to capitalize from Spears.
Only scored 3 points against Illinois Wesleyan the second time they played, but had a career high 13 points, rather 12 points against Carthage. Adjahong Betta shot, it won't go. Offensive rebound by Blahout, out of bounds, and it will stay with Elmhurst.
Yeah, good block by Kai Vanderwood, able to capitalize right there after giving up an offensive rebound. Upset with himself right there. He knows how important it is, especially this game, to get defensive rebounds.
Stephen Schultz in the game for Wheaton. After missing the last 2 games, E.J. Marshall just checked in there to trigger it for the Blue Jays.
Like Stephen Schultz in the middle of this defense right here.
Pearson pulls from way deep though. Sort of a heat check though for him.
It's a bit of a miss on him. He usually hits those, especially that wide open.
Schultz looks like he was trying to set up a DHO. Now he does. Richardson picked up by Adjahong Betta. Richardson now pulls from mid-range. Spins out though.
Good move by him though. That was just a miss. That was a great move by Richardson right there.
Swing around once again. 13 on the shot clock for the Blue Jays. This time Pearson yet again sprays it from beyond the arc.
A little bit of miscommunication right there from Richardson and Vanderwood. One thought the other was going to be guarding the ball. Both moved.
That's now 9 points for Taken Pearson. All of his shots have come from beyond the arc.
And if you're the Blue Jays, you would not mind that from a shooter like him.
Vanderwood shot also peels out though. Trellenberg trying to take it all the way, has to dish it out to Adjahong Betta. Now here's E.J. Marshall. Won't go. Trellenberg almost got the rebound, does it on the third try. And able to bang it in.
Blue Jays able to take advantage of their size on the rebounds here on both ends. See if the Thunder can be competitive in the rebounding game. I think if they do that and they continue to hit their wide open shots, they'll be able to come back easy in this game.
Vanderwood off a 45 cut also can't hit.
And just not able to get it to fall right there.
Of course, for Elmhurst, about average in terms of offensive rebounds, 5th in the CCIW with 11 offensive rebounds per game, but had the second best rebound margin in the CCIW behind Illinois Wesleyan. And about +3 to be exact. E.J. Marshall got contact hard, and Jack Spears finally plucks the loose miss.
Yeah, you talk about that rebounding margin. Although they seem halfway in total, good shot right there by Devin Martin.
But he misses it though. Once again, Spears able to sky high for that rebound, and they're call a foul, I think against Elmhurst.
See on the rebound right here, Jack Spears able to get up in the air right there. I think he had some help from Trellenberg just kind of holding him up in the air. But like you said, those rebounding margins are a little bit different because of the Blue Jays style of play. They'd like to get up and down. They'll let you take some shots. They'll attack the rebounds hard. That skews the numbers a little bit, but this is a very upbeat, aggressive team. They like to jump passing lanes. They like to be in your face.
Of course, the #1 ranked team in terms of rebound margin would be Illinois Wesleyan, and once again, another bad pass, another turnover.
There's some miscommunication right there. Got to keep your head up after plays like that. Shake it off. Goldfish mentality. Move on to the next play.
Early timeout here. 22-8 Elmhurst on top. 9:38 left to go. Of course, the first time these two teams played, Elmhurst led it by as many as 19 points, but Wheaton was able to come back in the second half, trailed it by as little as 1, but obviously Elmhurst was able to hang on. But obviously a large deficit like that, not necessarily worried if you're Wheaton.
No, I wouldn't be necessarily worried right now. I think they find a little bit of rhythm here on the defensive end. I think going back into that 2-3, it's kind of thrown Elmhurst off their game a little bit. They're not able to run a lot of their base offense. And then on the offensive end, they just got to hit a couple shots. I think Kyan Vanderwood's missed some around the basket. Richardson has missed a fadeaway as well. So that's 8 points right there. That's 16 to 22. You know, you find your way back into this game.
Right now, Elmhurst 5-0 run the last 2 minutes and 34 seconds. 16-3 run the last nearly 8 minutes of this ball game. Noah Brumfield is in for the Thunder. Adra Hongbeta stays in. And Zayden Boone also checks back in for Elmhurst. 6 on the shot clock. Boone, wide open corner 3.
That's fine. That's the one you want shooting the 3 shot. Boone's going to let that fly, though. He hits those sometimes.
Of course, he shoots 31% as that pass was just intercepted like a free safety by Tegan Pearson. Here comes Trellenberg on the fast break. Almost ran to his own man in Aiden Boone, though. Trellenberg now rises up yet again. And yet another stoppage of play. It might be a debris on the floor, it looks like.
I think that was someone's finger tape. Make sure that ref gets some hand sanitizer. Oh, he just touched his face with that hand. Oh, goodness.
No.
Oh, gosh.
Did he even catch it on camera?
I hope. I think they did. He's going to have to replay that one. But here we go.
Right now, Wheaton 3 of 13 from the field. Elmhurst 9 of 22. They have knocked down 5 3-pointers.
Good play call right there. Good
Kyle
shot.
Neves. Yep.
When you see Kyle Neves come off of those screens, you know you get your feet squared to the basket. He's not going to miss a lot of those. Kyle Neves, a lethal shooter.
9 points, 1 rebound, and assist against Illinois Wesleyan back at the Shirk Center last Saturday. It's Sebastian Blahout left on an island, pounces out. Adja Hongbeta with the rebound, and it looks like another foul going against Wheaton.
Yeah, that's going to be on Kyan Vanderwood, number 4, the freshman. You see here on the replay. Just swipes down. Sends number 10, Adja Hongbeta, to the line.
Of course, Vinny Adja Hongbeta, career double-double, 10 points, 11 rebounds for him. Had the game-tying shot, as well as the winner in overtime to get the win against the Cardinals in a rather hostile environment when you play at the Gregg Arena, so much so that a couple of North Central fans got ejected from that game in OT. Had to stop the game for a little bit. Second one misses, though, for Adja Hongbeta, and Boone somehow able to track the rebound, though.
Good hustle by Boone right there. Gets an extra possession for his team.
Right now, Elmhurst has 7 offensive rebounds in this ballgame compared to Wheaton, who only has 1. Trellenberg again launches a 3 off the mark.
Let's get out here in transition. Love this by Devin Martin.
And Martin almost lost the ball. Boone has it before being taken away right back by Brumfield, and it looks like another foul. I think they're going to call a blocking foul against Trellenberg.
See here, the body's flying right now. And I'll tell you what, Aiden, this is how Blue Jays like to play. They like to be aggressive, up in your face, high energy, very similar to North Park. They like the chaos a little bit, but they find control in that. See if the Thunder are able to calm them down, find their own pace.
Once again, trying to go back to Devin Martin, and that's going to be an over-the-back call. About the 3rd time we've seen that from Wheaton, a little bit of miscommunication on those passes.
Yeah, it's about the 2nd or 3rd one here now. Let's hope they can find their rhythm. Get another stop, like I've been saying a lot. Get a stop. Get in your base offense, find an easy basket.
That's now the 8th turnover. Pearson hit as he's fouled, and he will go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah.
It just seems to be these uncharacteristic mistakes that is putting the Thunder in this deficit.
Yeah. Unneeded foul by Jack Spears right there. Flies out. 2 square. If you're going to fly out like that, you got to choose one side of the offensive player's body so you don't land in their landing zone.
Of course, again, Tegan Pearson, the only returning starter from last year's NCAA tournament run last year, 12 points, 3 rebounds, and assists on 56% true shooting. This year, 16 points, good enough to be 5th in the CCIW. 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists on 75% true shooting. The last time Tegan Pearson played against Wheaton back in R.A. Fagnall Hall on December 7th of last year.
Yeah, like you said, Tegan Pearson, one of those returning starters, one of those guys continuing the winning culture of the Blue Jays. Uncharacteristic season for them so far. But also kind of like the Thunder, a younger team, finding a new rhythm, finding a new identity. But Tegan Pearson staying on course for his great career.
Vanderwood once again trying to get inside, poked away though by Aiden Boone. And here comes Boone now in the ensuing possession.
Look for the Blue Jays here to get a skip pass. Boone's coming up. He's going to be setting a screen here in a second. Get the skip pass. They're going to look for another 3-yard to get inside.
Lahoot, 7 on the shot clock. Now here's Jack Cherry. Cherry stripped of the ball. And it'll stay with Elmhurst though, 2 on the shot clock.
Good hands by Vanderwood right there. Jack Spears not able to come on top of it. 1 second shot here. Look for it to go to Proctor or a lob inside.
Pearson will take it. Taking Pearson. It won't go though.
Get some movement here from the Thunder.
Leading scorer Soren Richardson, he has 5 points so far. While Tegan Pearson already has 12. They try to go to Richardson, and again taken away by Trellenberg.
Good cut right there, just a little bit too late of a pass from Vanderwood.
Pearson takes the 3. Pearson sinks the triple.
Yeah, he's not going to miss those.
15 points already for Tegan Pearson. And once again, batted away and almost another turnover. Spears, though, left on an island. And it won't go, though. Again, it's Tegan Pearson. That one pounces out, though. Ricochets around. Soren Richardson finally able to get the miss.
Not a bad heat check by him.
Blue Jays 13-3 run in nearly 7 minutes of this ball game. Richardson will fire. Soren Richardson able to can the triple.
That's who you need to find if you want to make a comeback for the Thunder. Find your shooter, number 20. Get him the ball. Let him create for your team. He's just so good, so hard to guard. He draws so much attention. The Thunder need to run their offense through Soren Richardson right now.
Of course, I had a chance to talk to Coach Schauer last week, and he talked about how this season he does not consider this a disappointing season, even though the record says, they're 3-15, 0-9 in CCIW play. And he talked about how there's a lot of growth in this Wheaton team and things that fans may not necessarily see off the court.
Yes, very true. I 100% agree with that right there. You look at the starting lineup, freshman, junior, freshman, sophomore, very young team right now. And you got to think, if you're Coach Schauer, this is a program year. You build up these guys. You know that you have a special player in Soren Richardson. By the time he's a junior and senior, he's going to be first-team All-American caliber player. And then build up the team around him. This is a program year. I 100% agree with him. I would not be disappointed at all. You got to look to the future at this point in the season. Build up those guys. Build up the future if you are the Thunder.
Of course, they also have leading assist man Devin Martin averaging, about 3.7 assists per game, which leads the CCIW. You got your sharpshooter in Kyle Nebbs. So they have the pieces to really be good. We could be talking about this team in perhaps 2 years' time and saying, wow, look at this team potentially competing for an NCAA tournament bid.
And you also got to note guys like Nathan Clark, who's in the game right now, guys like Steve Schultz, those program guys that are trying to help build up this program know, hey, this might not have been a winning year for us, but we still want to stay committed, help these younger guys get experience, learn the Wheaton culture, and those are guys that are going to help you win in the future, even though if they graduate.
John Witcher, corner 3, though, peels out, though. Nebbs, transition 3, leaves it short, though, able to get his own rebound.
Let number 20 work now.
And on the shot clock for Nathan Clark, under 4:50 to go. Spears being hounded there by Jaden Malachi. Now 4 on the shot clock for Nebbs. Richardson just has a heave of 3, and he airballs it, though. That's going to be a shot clock violation.
Good defense right there by the Blue Jays, causing a little bit of chaos to Thunder's pass and cut offense. Taking Pearson out of the game here. The Blue Jays went into a little bit of a lull on the offensive end with him out of the game. Let's see if they can continue their offensive prowess here with him out of the game.
An Elmhurst team that averages about 71 points per game, 7th in the CCIW, while having the 5th best scoring defense, which is going to be giving up about 74 points per game. Inside feed, it is Nathan Clark with the assist from Kyan Vanderwood.
Good eyes right there from Kyan Vanderwood. Nathan Clark running the transition offense for the Thunder, gets to that dunker spot, is just left wide open.
Did not score the first time these two teams played. Did not score also against Illinois Wesleyan. Kyan Vanderwood coming off a career high 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists, and another foul inside the paint.
I believe that's going to be on number 13, Jack Spears. Just a little bit too much body to the ref's liking. You see here on the replay. Good pass right there from Blahout to Malachi. Draws a foul, sends him to the line for 2.
Jaden Malachi playing about 28 games a year ago. Only averaged about 2 points, 2 rebounds. This year, starting in 10 games while playing all 18. 8.7 boards the last time these two teams played. Back in Elmhurst, knocks down the second free throw.
Yeah, Malachi also one of those guys that has seen increased minutes since those legendary Blue Jays like Sapinski have left, and has definitely stepped up to the moment.
Elmhurst lost 3 all CCIW selections and another inside foul, likely going to go against Adjahong Betta.
Yeah, just a little bit too much body right there. You see here on the replay, Soren Richardson posting up.
Richardson, hounded by Adjahong Betta, back outside. It is Kyan Vanderwood for 3. Pounces out, Adjahong Betta with the defensive rebound.
Yeah, just off right there. I don't mind that shot by Vanderwood. Taller player, so able to elevate a little bit higher over defenders.
Pearson draws 2, and now here is Sebastian Blahout. Blahout almost lost that ball right there.
Good defense right there from Nathan Clark.
Elmhurst shooting 10 of 30 from the field. That was hit by Kyle Nebbs, almost saved by Kyan Vanderwood. It'll stay with Elmhurst, though.
Good hustle from those two right there. Good hands from Kyle Nebbs. Not able to get on top of the ball, but you like to see defensive possessions like that right there.
Blahout, 5 on the shot clock. Zone defense by Wheaton. Pearson being hounded by Nathan Clark. Just has to heave a shot again, and that is a shot clock violation in of itself.
Good defense right there from the Thunder. See if they can get an easy bucket right here. I may have heard the play call, and I may know where the ball is going.
Well, let's see if you're right on this one.
Gonna let everyone know. Yep, it's going to that player right there.
Well, Adjahong Betta did not want Soren Richardson to get the ball, and another foul committed. That's already the second foul on Vinny Adjahong Betta.
Yeah. Coach Baines knew exactly what the play call right there. He told him, do not let him get the ball down there. Force a foul. That's actually your best case scenario if you were the Blue Jays.
Devin Martin to trigger it now for Wheaton. They'll put Sebastian Blahout on Soren Richardson. Almost draws 2 right there from Trellenberg. Richardson for 3. Oh, yeah.
Let that man go. Mama, watch that man. That's a good player right there.
Elmhurst led it by as many as 19 points, just like in that first game. The lead is now cut down to 12.
Yeah, and I really like the zone right here. It slowed the Blue Jays down a little bit on the offensive end.
John Witcher, too strong though for him.
Good rebound by Richardson right there. Let's see him get out in transition, see if he can find the shooters in the corner. If he draws defenders, or if he's just gonna do it himself.
Wheaton is now on a 10-1 run in nearly the last 4 minutes. Richardson, 11 points and 4 rebounds.
Yeah, Richardson's got that look in his eyes right now. He wants this game bad. Let them keep getting stops, finding that man 20 on the offensive end.
Nine on the shot clock now for Tegan Pearson. Nice inside feed, Malachi, and he's traveled right there.
Thunder bench fired up right there. Great defensive possession from the Thunder. You see right here, moving and grooving, having their hands up, making the passing lane small. Jack Spears, great awareness right there, not to foul. He knew that Boone was gonna have to be a little bit rush, and then he ended up forcing a travel.
Only 5 turnovers for Elmhurst. Again, Wheaton's turned it over 11 times. Richardson yet again mouthing forward, misses the shot though.
Man, he wanted that one bad, just a little bit off.
Lahoots, nice little back pass right there.
Good awareness from Spears to go find that.
And right there, the finish there by Elmhurst. That's Dominic Trellenberg. 9 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist so far for Trellenberg. Again, leading scorer Tegan Pearson, 15 points, has buried 4 threes. Richardson, again, slicing through, misses the shot again.
Trellenberg a little shaken up right there. Might have just gotten hit in the face. He seems to be okay. He's gonna play through it.
About a 6-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Blue Jays lead by 12.
Blue Jays taking much time off the clock. Do not want to leave the Thunder with a lot of time.
John Witcher off the mark, and here comes Devin Martin. Shot clock now turned off.
Yeah, they're gonna save here for the last shot. Gonna let Soren Richardson cook.
Richardson, 5 to shoot, able to score.
Just a really good basketball player.
Pearson, one more at the buzzer, misses everything though. And so the Elmhurst Blue Jays take a 10-point lead into the locker room, 33-23. Leading scorers, Tegan Pearson with 15 points. Meanwhile, Soren Richardson leading the way. He has 13 points. And we'll bring you the start of the second half after these messages and a word from the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network.
I would say be bold. There's a lot of people here on campus who want to enter into a relationship with you. So many programs and things to get involved with, but get involved and be bold in that. And also just be unashamed of who you are. Wheaton, there is no perfect Wheaton student. Rather, we're just a bunch of broken, sinful people who are just in pursuit of a perfect God. Orientation committee, and then also, of course, transfer orientation committee if you're a transfer. These are people who have been praying for you and are making so many invitations to enter into a relationship with you in that first month being at campus. So I would just say respond to those invitations, and that goes for OC members as well as the faculty and staff that surround them. I'd say the biggest challenge was how lonely it was. When you first step onto campus, you don't have all the friends that you're gonna have. And so it took time to just learn how to make friends again. One of the best pieces of advice I had was to introduce myself to my professors as a transfer, and I was surprised just by how many emails I had from professors just making themselves known. So this is a campus where you're so known and loved.
Welcome to the Armerding Center for Music and the Arts at Wheaton College. This beautiful new facility located in the center of our campus is a testament to artistic potential of every person, each one with imagination, creativity, and artistic impulse in the image of God. Home to the Wheaton College Conservatory of Music and Community School of the Arts, this space is not just a building. It's a virtual symphony of possibilities. Designed with acoustical excellence in every room, the Armerding Center is a haven for music study and performance. The Armerding Center hosts vibrant performance spaces, including the recital and concert halls, where the music comes to life again and again. These spaces host performance, worship, and study at Wheaton, in which every note, every melody resonates with a higher purpose, creating immersive experiences which transcend the sounds themselves. These venues, together with the Grand Edmund Chapel, provide opportunities to experience the sacred truths of music and the God who initiated music in the first place. Step into this thriving hub of creativity and community. Every week, the Armerding Center pulsates with energy, offering a kaleidoscope of events, faculty and student recitals, ensemble concerts, visiting artist performances, and masterclasses. But amidst the excitement, there is deep focus. Our state-of-the-art practice rooms, classrooms, and performance spaces are not just physical structures, but evidence of the college's commitment to acoustic engineering and aesthetic beauty. Over 40 practice rooms, a choral rehearsal room, and numerous classrooms underscore our dedication to the arts and the artists. Our students and faculty now revel in spaces with proper climate control, sound isolation, and ample storage. No longer scattered across 6 different buildings, the Conservatory of Music has found its unified home, a building named in honor of the esteemed Hudson T. Armerding, class of '41, former president of Wheaton College. We are delighted to share with you the Armerding Center. This space supports, encourages, and creates new pathways for artistic engagement. The building is much more than bricks and mortar. It is a symbol of the college's enduring commitment to excellence and the thriving creative community that calls it home. We are eager to share this magnificent building with you, our students, faculty, and our community for generations to come. The Armerding Center for Music and the Arts provides endless artistic possibilities for the enduring power of music to inspire, uplift, and unite us all.
think one of the fun things about deciding where to go to college is that all of your peers are in kind of the same place. Remember, other people have done this, other people have gone before me and will come after me and are going through it with me now. It's not as isolating as it may feel. I didn't really know what I was looking for at first. It started with me just scrolling through website after website of colleges. I knew I wanted something that was medium-sized. I knew that I wanted a strong natural sciences department. I knew that I wanted to be challenged academically inside the classroom, but I also didn't want life to stop in the classroom. I'm grateful that I was able to visit as many schools as I did. A large part of my decision to attend Wheaton was influenced by my campus visit. What instantly stood out to me was that everyone on campus was smiling. I felt welcomed, I felt appreciated, seen, and wanted. And so the application process itself was really joy-filled. The decision process was quite a different story. I got the decisions and acceptances and rejections back, and rejections stung. I became very stressed. I started to question, do I want to keep going to school? Do I want to go far? Do I want to come closer to home? And that's where I really started to ask, okay, what are the options remaining before me? And Wheaton was again at the top. I started to work with Ellen, my admissions counselor. I just worked with her really closely and had several hour-long phone calls, just talking through what does a Wheaton education look like, what is the value of a Wheaton education, and got to have personal conversations and interactions. So even during a time that was really stressful, I felt valued and seen as a whole person rather than just a GPA and test scores.
What does it mean to truly be a community for Christ and his kingdom?
Human communities throughout the centuries have made agreements with one another on how they are going to live.
Faith should not be compartmentalized. It should shape and enrich every aspect of life.
People are coming here to be shaped and formed for life.
All three of the statements, the statement of faith, the community covenant, the diversity commitment, are really ways of fleshing out our nice, succinct model for Christ and his kingdom.
These commitments make Wheaton a place of depth and layers.
Faculty, staff, and students, we all try to follow Christ.
It's a place that really develops the heart, mind, body, and soul.
And it's not about rules, it's about how we show love to one another.
They're not meant to just be these words on a page that sound really good to say, but honestly, like, help us to try to live out those things daily. I see it as like an attempt to marry what we do and what we say.
The mission of Wheaton College is to serve Jesus Christ and advance his kingdom through excellence in liberal arts education. That mission is empowered by the enduring commitments that we make and keep. Our statement of faith, that's what we believe, our commitment to biblical evangelical orthodoxy. Our community covenant, those are promises we make to one another and to God about the way we're going to live in Christian community. And also our Christ-centered diversity commitment, how we express beautiful diversity within the body of Christ, pursuing Christian unity. Those commitments make Wheaton a very special place, a place we hope that God is calling you to join.
Welcome back to King Arena for the start of the second half between the Wheaton Thunder and the Elmhurst Blue Jays, as Elmhurst has a 10-point lead. Daniel, what were your thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, I love that second half of the first half. Kind of surge by Soren Richardson right there to claw back into this game for the Thunder, only being down 10. I love the change to the 2-3 zone. I think it slowed down the Blue Jays a little bit. If you look at their three-point percentage, they're 6 for 21 right now, 28.6%. And a key fact here, Tegan Pearson, 4 from 9. The rest of the team, 2 for 12. So if you want to slow this Blue Jays team down, you got to slow down number 21.
Of course, for Wheaton, you mentioned this before, they did not go to the free throw line in the first half.
No, they did not. I would like to see them get a little bit more easy ones at the stripe. I think it'll help you claw back into a deficit. You start slowing down the momentum. The other team starts to get some fatigue if they foul you a little bit too much. So I'd like to see the Thunder get to the rim and draw some fouls.
Of course, Wheaton also turned the ball over 11 times. Blue Jays only turned it over 5 times in the first half. Thunder trying to snap a 12-game losing streak. Elmhurst trying to pick up their second win after beating North Central in overtime. Richardson back out, trying to go for Kyan Vanderwood. Looks like another foul going against Elmhurst.
Yeah, definitely a foul right here. See Soren Richardson gets it, draws in 3 defenders. But when you're the kind of player like Soren Richardson is, you draw that much attention.
They will call it against Sebastian Blahout, his first personal. Vanderwood against Blahout. Kyan Vanderwood trying to muscle forward, but just can't get the shot to go.
Not able to get it up high enough on the backboard right there. Back to that 2-3 zone for the Thunder here. Look for the Blue Jays to see a backdoor cutter or someone to drop it in. You penetrate, find your teammate in the corner or an easy dunk spot for a layup.
Here's Dominic Trellenberg. He'll take the 3 and knock it in.
Yeah, Blue Jays are going to need to find someone else to hit a 3. Trellenberg finding that early for his team right there.
That's his second 3-pointer made. It's now 7 made by Elmhurst thus far. Elmhurst now 12 points for him. That shot left short though for Wheaton.
A little quick right there from Jack Spears. Would have seen him find a little bit better one. See if they can answer back here on the defensive end and get a stop.
Blahout tries to feed it inside to Boone. He does go to him. Boone can't finish the shot though. Wheaton has numbers 4 and 5 fast break. Kyan Vanderwood ensuing possession. Oh, it got blocked. Sebastian Blahout annihilates that shot.
Good block by Blahout right there. See if the Blue Jays can answer in transition here.
Elmhurst 12 of 37 so from the field, 11 of 35 in half number 1 at 31%. Blahout, 9 on the shot clock. Sebastian Blahout got Richardson to jump, and he's able to draw the foul.
Good move right there from Blahout. See right here on the replay, gets the skip pass. Pump fakes one, pump fakes another, goes into the defender for the contact, sends himself to the line for 2.
5 points, 1 rebound, and 4 assists for Sebastian Blahout. The last time he played Wheaton, but had 19 points against the Cardinals on 61% true shooting. A guy that's 3rd on the team in scoring, averaging about 10.4 points per game behind Tegan Pearson and Dominic Trellenberg. As Nathan Clark will check in for Jack Spears.
Yeah, Blahout, 1 from 6 from the field right now, but definitely a great CCIW guard. Controls the offense very well, keeps the pace for his team. Came out of that first half with a positive plus-minus at 5. Just a good guard all around. Spread the floor a little bit for number 20 right here.
He's picked up by Trellenberg. Richardson, 10 to shoot. Richardson high off the glass, won't fall though.
Oh, just couldn't get it to fall right there. Soren Richardson likes that contact right there, able to get the defender into him.
Another nice feed again to Aiden Boone from Sebastian Blahout.
Blahout able to find his way into the Thunder zone and then drop it off to Boone right there for an easy layup.
Boone only 1 point in the first half. Did have 3 steals though. 6'5" sophomore out of Libertyville, Illinois. Richardson back out, one more pass. Kyle Nebbs for three. Tree's out though.
Good hustle right there from Kyan Vanderwood. Almost got the offensive rebound.
Schellenberg again, and that was almost taken away by Richardson. It will stay on this end with Elmhurst ball.
Yeah, reads that pass right there. Schellenberg trying to slip it to the corner. Soren Richardson reads it, tries to throw it out, hits it off his own knee. Just fumbled it a little bit, but good defense right there.
Dagan Pearson had triggered for Elmhurst.
Look for this overload right here from the Blue Jays. Gets 4 people on one side against the Thunder 3.
Cherry, one more pass. Blahout. Sebastian Blahout lays in another three.
It's going to be tough for the Thunder to guard if everyone, including Pearson, are going to be hitting threes.
7 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists for Sebastian Blahout, a career high in rebounds, by the way, breaking his previous career high of 5 against North Central in their last game. Richardson will step back, so when Richardson pounces out.
Not able to get that fall. Good shot, though.
Right now, Elmhurst is on a 10-0 run. There is, again, Sebastian Blahout.
Looking for a call. Thunder tried to take advantage of the chaos, not able to.
Nebbs low post. Kyle Nebbs. It got blocked, though, by Boone. Out of bounds. It will stay with Wheaton, though. A good hounding defense there by Elmhurst. Deny a lot of shots. Again, 12-0 run now in the last 4 minutes and 8 seconds. Here's Devin Martin to trigger it. Ajahong Betta is back in for Elmhurst.
Hounding defense from Pearson right there on Kyle Nebbs.
And there is Tegan Pearson. Gets the pickpocket and the steal. That's now the 12th turnover for Wheaton.
Thunder. Only the first turnover of the half right there. You'd like to see him take better care of the ball here in the second. Good defense right there from Nathan Clark.
And I believe they're just going to count that as a block. He's able to get the ball back with no shot clock reset, though. Ajahong Betta picked up by Soren Richardson, 9 on the shot clock. Now they switch with Kyle Nebbs. Ajahong Betta, mid-range J, able to score.
Good hit right there from Ajahong Betta.
First field goal now for Vinny Ajahong Betta, a guy that's averaging about 3.3 points per game. Again, first career double-double. Richardson will now try. It won't go for Soren Richardson.
Good hustle right there from Christian Veers.
And will track that rebound. One more pass. Martin for 3, but he just stepped out of bounds.
Just stepped out of bounds right there. I thought he did the Sean Elliott Memorial Day Miracle tip tap. Just barely touched it. Blue Jays ball.
Fortunate sequence right there because that was a pretty good pass and a good setup to get Devin Martin open. A 16-2 run in the last 7 minutes if you include part of the first half for Elmhurst. Schellenberg picked up by Soren Richardson. Dominic Schellenberg can't get the shot to go. The ball goes out of bounds and it'll again be Blue Jays ball.
See right here, good defense by Soren Richardson. Schellenberg going up. People fighting for the ball. It's a close call. I think the Thunder did touch it last.
Wheaton switching, it looks like back to that man-to-man defense as Veers fouled Blahout. And will send Sebastian Blahout to the free throw line.
Yeah, Blahout right here just taking advantage. Getting downhill, gets his body into the defender, spin moves, goes straight through the hands right there. Instead of taking an extra dribble, he felt Christian Veers' arms a little bit down. Blahout just going through the contact, trying to finish, sends himself to the line for 2.
Blahout about a 66% free throw shooter on the season. Elmer shooting now 8 of 12 from the field. Second free throw won't go. Richardson able to block the loose miss.
Aggressive defense from the Blue Jays right here.
Ty Ferguson just checked in for Wheaton. 10 on the shot clock. Here is Ferguson off the screen from Veers. Can't connect though. And rebound gathered in by John Witcher.
Blue Jays out in transition.
Ajahong-Beta, he tripped and they're calling for a travel.
Yeah, just got hung up right there. Expected a little bit more contact. Nathan Clark kind of pulling the chair. Better move by him right there.
Right now, Wheaton scoreless in the last 6 minutes and 3 seconds, and because of that, Elmhurst is on a 15-0 run in that span. They're still looking for the first points of the second half. Can this be it? Yes, it will.
Big three by Kyle Neves right there. Find a little bit of rhythm for your team right here. Man-to-man defense. Get low, grit up, get a stop, get a rebound, get back on the other end, get a good basket.
Another nice cut right there by John Witcher.
Good pass right there from Blahout. Thread the needle with that pass.
Elmhurst now 6 of 10 from the field. Wheaton 1 of 10 meanwhile to start this second half. Richardson against Ajahong-Beta, almost lost the ball though. Veers versus Blahout, back outside, Ty Ferguson. It pounces out though.
Not a bad shot, good drive by Christian Veers right there. Found an open teammate, just not able to get it to fall.
Elmhurst led it by as many as 25 points. Here's Blahout, Sebastian Blahout finds his range.
Blahout having himself a game right now.
He's on track for his first career double-double right now. 12 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists for him.
The way he's passing the ball too, he could have a chance at a triple-double.
Here's Soren Richardson able to score right back. And Coach Auer looks like his classic timeout after the shot. 52-28, Blue Jays lead. And while we have a chance to talk about Coach Baines, you alluded to this a little bit, but you know, he knows CCIW basketball. He played his time at Illinois Wesleyan. He coached at St. Francis from 2010 to 2013. Of course, a 3-time CCIW tournament championship, latest from last year. 5 times they made it to the NCAA tournament. But this is pretty cool. One of his first memories as a Blue Jay was when he was living in Paul Crone's attic and was charged about $150 a month to live in his attic. And of course, Paul Crone used to be the football coach and also used to be the athletic director, but I thought it was a pretty cool story to point out right there.
Yeah, those are the kind of stories you only hear at the D3 level, Hayden. But yeah, like you said, Coach Baines, CCIW basketball through and through, legendary coach. Played against him during my time here. Had some legendary battles against them. We hit some game-winning shots. They hit some game-winning shots. The one thing I've always loved about Coach Boone, just a class act of a man. Also another thing too, his wife is probably the biggest. I mean, I say this about Ms. Schauer. Ms. Schauer, I love you very much, but his wife is standing the whole game. I don't know if you ever seen it. She stands for the entire game that he coaches. She's always involved, pumping up the crowd. It's something I've always enjoyed about playing against Elmhurst, is Coach Baines' wife just pumping up the team.
Of course, also for Coach Baines, it was not too long ago that Elmhurst won the most games in program history, 27-7 back in the 2021-22 season. They went all the way to the national championship game, lost to Randolph-Macon though. But Coach Baines named the D3Hoops.com Region 8 Coach of the Year. And honestly, a lot of good coaches out of this conference, not just Coach Baines and Coach Schauer.
Yeah, very, very true.
A.K.A. Coach Rose of Illinois Wesleyan as, wow, Sebastian Blahout just turned on the turbojets on that play. That will now give him 14 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. Again, looking for his first career double-double. Veers finds his spot. Christian Veers, it won't go though. And oh, what a nice steal right there by Kyle Neves.
Yeah. Ty Ferguson pokes it out right there from the Blue Jays player. Kyle Neves just grabs it and lays it up right there for an easy 2.
That second leading scorer now, 8 points for him. And your leading scorer is Soren Richardson. He has 17 points, and they're going to get Sebastian Blahout on a travel.
Blahout got excited right there. Saw he had a Thunder defender coming at him, tried to jab step, go one way, but didn't get that left pivot foot down, forced him to travel.
Only the 7th turnover now for Elmhurst as Ajahong-Beta checked out for the Blue Jays. It looks like Jaden Malachi will take his place. From Brumfield. Noah Brumfield slices forward and bangs it in.
Athletic finish by Noah Brumfield right there. Flies through the lane for a good layup.
There is Brumfield's first field goal all the way from Edgeley, North Dakota. Population 585. That was a tough layup and a tough finish there by Sebastian Blahout yet again. I mean, for all the attention that Tegan Pearson gets, and rightfully so, it's been Sebastian Blahout able to profit right off of it. He has now 16 points, which leads the team. Brumfield, 4-3, won't go.
Not a bad shot right there. Had a defender flying out to him, but had definitely enough space to get that shot off.
Pearson trying to draw a foul. They won't call a foul though as he misses the shot.
Yeah, you got to answer on shots like that. Long rebounds, get out in transition for the Thunder.
Right now a 24-point lead for Elmhurst. Nebbs, mid-range. Kyle Nebbs, rolls out though.
In and out right there. Good shot by Kyle Nebbs. Going for a ball screen here. Hand off to ball screen. Look for a little high and low with Tegan Pearson.
Here's Pearson off the screen from Malachi. 12 on the shot clock, picked up by Noah Brumfield. Blahout, Sebastian Blahout spins out. Kyan Vanderwood able to clear the board.
Bit of a heat check from him right there. Here comes Vanderwood in transition. Love the way he's getting downhill right there.
He got his shot blocked and he's able to draw a foul though on the second chance, so it should send Kyan Vanderwood to the free throw line.
Yeah, Pearson with a good initial block right here. Rises up, gets hand on ball. Vanderwood able to get it back. Goes up, draws a bit of contact in the body. See if he can knock down these two.
And for Kyan Vanderwood, look at the last two games, of course. First career double-double against Milliken, 11 points, 11 rebounds. And then going against Illinois Wesleyan, tied for the leading scorer with Soren Richardson, 20 points there on 59% true shooting. He's really been a guy that's been emerging these last two games.
Yeah, he was definitely a talent. We all knew he was going to be a talent coming in this year. And you're just kind of waiting for him to blossom. You know, a lot of these freshmen, they're developing, they're growing, they're understanding CCRW basketball, they're understanding the Thunder offense. Kyan Vanderwood, definitely one of those players you look forward to seeing for the next 4 years.
Vanderwood knocks down the second free throw. Lead is cut to 22 with 9:53 to go. This was a series that was split a season ago. Boone for three. Aiden Boone does not pull up from beyond the arc that much, but able to drain that one there.
I've seen him shoot a little bit here. Seem like those are the ones he's comfortable shooting. Definitely something to look forward to as the season progresses.
.14 on the shot clock. Here's Soren Richardson against Trellenberg. And they're going to call a foul. Looks like against Dominic Trellenberg.
Yeah, I think they're going to call a little bit too much body there. Got a little handsy right there. Went in. Had both hands down. A lot of times when the referee sees that you have both arms on the offensive player, they're going to call that a foul.
Nebbs for three. Corner triple off the mark. Devin Martin able to get the rebound, though. Vanderwood will now try from the top of the key. Leaves it short. And it looks like it's tracked down by Sebastian Blahout as Stephen Schultz is on the ground and will stop play. Just hate to see that for Schultz.
I know.
At least able to get up on his own power right there, as he's going to be checked by the athletic training staff.
I think initially that was called for Trellenberg. It seemed he got rang up a little bit, but he bounced up a little bit quicker than Schultz did. Hopefully Stephen Schultz is all right.
So Jack Spears is in also for Wheaton. Cherry from beyond the arc. Jack Cherry trims out though. Vanderwood able to get the miss.
Good rebound by Vanderwood. He likes to get downhill after those long rebounds.
Tips by Aiden Boone out of bounds. It will stay with Wheaton. 8:48 to go.
That's one thing I do like about Vanderwood. When he gets the ball, he's learned that he is so much more athletic, so much longer, able to get out quicker in transition, that he just goes. I love that about him, and something I look forward to as he gets bigger, as he gets stronger. He's going to be lethal at that later on in his career.
Oh, that was a nice pass to Kyan Vanderwood. Oh, he just can't finish though. Able to get the rebound, and he draws another foul.
There you go. Upset with himself a little bit. He knew he should have finished that first one, but good to see him stick with it. See, he misses that first one, goes back, gets his own rebound, Tries to finish through the contact, just a little bit too much for him. Sends himself again to the line for two. Let's see if he can knock both these down.
Again, last year, both these teams split the season series. Wheaton, a big win back here at King Arena against what was previously the 15th ranked team in the country, the Elmhurst Blue Jays. Of course, they were able to beat Wheaton at R.A. Fagnall Hall last year, and then, of course, this year as well, Elmhurst looking to go for the sweep for the first time since the 2019-20 season. Also, by the way, Sebastian Blahoud has a double-double, 16 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. That's his first career double-double. Boone dragging a whole lot of defenders with him, and he's going to draw a foul.
Just a little bit too much body right there. Blahoud just a hard player to guard when he gets a full head of steam. I think they're saying that's on Jack Spears. Sending Boone to the line to two.
So Aiden Boone, about a 73% free throw shooter.
We got a sub here. Blahoud checking out after recording his double-double. Definitely hard-earned rest from him.
He's played in 28 minutes, which is by far the most out of any Elmhurst player. While Kyle Neves has played in nearly 29 minutes. Boone almost stealing that one. It will stay with Wheaton, though, with 8:10 to go.
Yeah, Kyle Neves, one of those Wheaton players that puts up a lot of minutes. Definitely a well-conditioned player.
And they're going to call yet another foul. That's going to go against Jack Cherry.
Just a little bit too handsy right there to the ref's liking.
And Daniel, we seem to talk about a lot of this broadcast how the CCIW is a very tough conference. And if you look at the analytics D3 datacast, the CCIW actually ranks out as the 4th best conference in all of Division III.
Yeah, definitely a prestigious, very prestigious conference. And that's something you think about as a recruit. When you come in, you look at CCIW schools, you know, do you go to a school where, you know, you're going to be playing for a conference, for conference games, but when you're at CCIW, you play for national bids. You play for a national tournament run. You play for games that are mattered all over the country.
That was Dominic Schellenberg on that last shot. Of course, the 3 other conferences that are ranked higher would be the WIAC at 3rd, the UAA at number 2, which is basically the Ivy League of Division III, and then the NASCAC, which is the New England Conference, as it looks like another foul. But of course,
sending Kyron Vanderwood to the line. I would like to say, Aiden, I'm undefeated against the UAA. I would like to say that.
Okay, nice, nice.
The one game against WashU that we had in our Sweet 16 run, undefeated there.
Nice, nice. Of course, the NASCAT has the #1 ranked team in the country, Wesleyan, not Illinois Wesleyan, but Wesleyan. First time being ranked #1 in the D3Hoops.com poll. Meanwhile, Illinois Wesleyan's 3rd in the polls. Here's Kyle Neves. It won't fall for him, but Spears able to get the rebound.
Good hustle right there from Spears.
Also, nice job really avoiding that trap. 6:55 to go. Kyle Neves slices forward, bangs it in.
Kyle Neves is actually an excellent finisher around the basket. He's so strong. He squares his shoulders, flies through the lane for an easy left-hand layup. Love that from number 3 right there.
Second leading scorer on this team. 13 points now for him. Trellenberg pounces out, though.
Here comes Jack Spears.
And he turned it over right there. Back to Jack Cherry, though. Cherry finds Boone. Aiden Boone was stripped, and he's fouled.
Yeah, he is such a body down there. He's so hard to guard when he gets a full head of steam. You know, he kind of reminds me of Levon Thomas. There's a little name pull right there. Legendary Blue Jays player for them. Definitely a force to be reckoned with down there. I called him D3 Shaq, the way he played. He used to give us a couple 20 bombs here and there.
And let's go around the rest of the CCIW. Carroll actually leads 3rd-ranked Illinois Wesleyan, 51-46. Eric Vickerson leading the way. He has 18 points. Meanwhile, Augustana also leads North Park, 50-37. Tyler Knuth, 15 points for him. And then meanwhile, North Central up over Milliken, 48-41. Tyler Swierczyk has 20 points. But you look at the CCIW, you basically have 3 teams who are at 8-1. Illinois Wesleyan, Carthage, and North Park, and 2 of those 3 teams are in danger.
Yeah, no, that's the beauty about the CCIW. It could be anybody's night, any day of the week. Carroll on top of them right now, you said by 5 with 12:30 left to play. Carroll is one of those teams that will always find a way to steal one against that top 3. Same thing with Augie. Look forward to see how these pan out as the night goes on.
Of course, Carthage is not playing this Wednesday. They kind of have a season bye, but those are the top 3 teams. And I mean, going back to the CCIW playoffs, 6 teams get in. The first team gets the host of the tournament, while the top 2 teams get the first round bye. Meanwhile, the 3rd seed, whoever that might be, right now it's North Park, they would be forced to play that quarterfinal game at home. But looking for Elmhurst, they're 4-5, tied with Milken. If the season were to end right now, they would host the tournament, rather they would host a quarterfinal game against Milken at R.A. Fagnall Hall. But these wins are important for Elmhurst in the sense that they're trying to stay in the CCIW playoffs.
Yeah, these are huge for them, especially that home court advantage. Great finish right there.
That was Ajahong Betta for Elmhurst. He now has 4 points in this ball game. Again, coming off that double-double against North Central on Saturday. Kyle Nebbs on the 45 cut, but it won't go though.
Kyle Nebbs looking for a foul. Thought he was a little pushed right there. Kyle Nebbs not usually one to easily move.
Here's Tegan Pearson now. He's picked up by Caden Mudd, who just checked into the game. LaHoot leaves it short though. Nice to see Caden Mudd in the game, playing his 3rd game. Kyle Nebbs rolls out though, almost backed in though, but Ajahong Betta gets the board.
Yeah, Caden Mudd, one of those players that's just a dog out there. He's going to get on the boards. He's going to get in your face. He's going to play hard every minute that he gets. One of those freshmen that's gotten increased minutes because of his hustle.
5 points against Illinois Wesleyan, freshman out of Port Barrington, Illinois. His dad is a pastor at the Hope Collective. Here is now Dominic Trellenberg yet again.
Good throw hop by Trellenberg right there. Comes to a stop, gets a pump fake, easy layup.
Both him and LaHoot each have 16 points. Pearson has 15. Richardson able to get the shot to go.
Soren Richardson trying to continually fight for his team here. That's 20 for him on the night.
Which is close to his season average, averaging about 20.8 points per game, which again leads the CCIW. Boone picked up by Vanderwood. Aiden Boone with a nice roll and the finish.
Like I said, Boone is so hard to guard when he gets that full head of steam. At 6'5", 230, it's a hard thing to stop. You gotta get your contact on him early.
4 Elmhurst players are in double figures. LaHoot, Trellenberg, Pearson, and Boone. Here's Caden Mudd. Too strong though. Ajahong Betta gets the rebound though.
Not a bad shot right there. Got a defender up in the air with that pump fake. Try to step into a 1-2 pull-up, not able to get it to fall.
I'll have a chance to talk about Caden Mudd. He went to the same high school, Wakanda High School, as Griffin Dawn of Carthage. Was Dawn a little bit older than Mudd. Ajahong Betta draws the foul, gets the shot to go. It will be a 3-point play.
See what they called on. I think they called that on Devin Martin. Tried to reach him right there. Maybe got a little bit too much hands, maybe too much arms. Not able to get the fall.
Looks like Elmhurst slightly emptying the bench. Dylan Engler is in. Talon Pearson is also in for the Blue Jays. As Soren Richardson also checks out with 3:41 to go. Elmhurst up 71-44. Largest lead of the day, make it 28 points now. As Nashat Dalipi also checks in, the senior out of Westmont, Illinois. Did not play in any games last year, but 2 seasons ago played in 20 games. Did play against Illinois Wesleyan last time out. Vanderwood, and it looks like they're going to call another foul.
I believe that foul should send him to the line, being the team 7th. That would be correct. Send him to the line for a 1-on-1 situation.
So Kyan Vander right now 4.7 rebounds and 5 assists. As this win obviously crucial for the Blue Jays, going to improve themselves to 5-5 in CCIW play. 9-10 overall, and right now hanging on to that 4th seed. You have Illinois Wesleyan, Carthage, and North Park really separating themselves in the CCIW. It's really that next rung as you have, again, Elmhurst, Milliken, North Central, and Augustana. And I guess if you want to include Carroll, really not too far behind, about a game or 2 back of 4th place.
Yeah, the CCIW definitely picking up here. This is the time of month where wins are crucial for you. Also, Steve Schultz, good to see him check back in after walking off the court. So glad to see 35 is okay.
There's Talon Pearson. That one rattles out, though. Rebound gathered in by the Blue Jays, but missed, though, by Roskowitz.
Here comes the Thunder in transition.
Martin back out. It's a 3, and it's missed, though, by Mudd.
Good hustle right there.
That was Steven Schultz with a nice play. Vanderwood tries to get it back inside. Still being juggled around. Martin now with it.
Martin's got 2 on him.
9 on the shot clock for Nathan Clark. Trying to dice his way forward. Almost got blocked right there. Vanderwood will try and able to bang it in.
Good scrappy bucket right there from the Thunder. A lot of hands flying around in there. Good to see the Thunder finish with a layup.
Oh, wow. We are on the topic of the CCIW, going back to Matt Snyder of the D3 Datacast. He projects that 3 teams out of the CCIW will get into the tournament. Of course, those are Illinois Wesleyan, Carthage, and North Park. Those teams with 1 loss in conference play. And now here comes Nathan Clark. Nice inside feed. Vanderwood leaves it short, and he's fouled.
Kind of Vanderwood just getting bodied down there. See right here, goes up, gets a little body from number 20, DeLippi.
Nice shot to Lippy, senior 6'6", out of Westmont, Illinois. But right now, Illinois Wesleyan currently ranks 3rd among Pool 8 teams. They would get that auto bid. Meanwhile, Carthage is 23rd in the NPI. That, again, is what determines your path on whether you go to the NCAA tournament or not. That's going to be 8th among Pool C teams. And then North Park is 33rd, but 15th among Pool C teams. Just to serve as a reminder, only 21 at-large bids are selected. And right now, Matt Snyder is projecting that 3 CCIW teams would get in as of now. Of course, a lot can change, especially with some of the results. Carroll leading Illinois Wesleyan 55-53, and then Augustana still holding a 50-43 lead over North Park.
Really excited to see how things shape up in the CCIW here.
Vanderwood lost on the way up. It will stay with Wheaton with 1:47 to go.
Another thing that makes the CCIW so competitive, these kinds of things, the at-large bids, is something that we're all used to talking about. And even if you're one of those teams that might not have a chance for an at-large bid, you'd love to be the one team that takes away an at-large bid from another. So when you think about Augie right now against on North Park, it would make an Augie's player's season to be part of that team that took away a large bid from somebody else. And that just adds to the rivalry of the CCIW.
So Kyan Vanderwood will go to the free throw line after that foul by Talon Pearson. And now Kyan Vanderwood, 10 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. He's staring at his 2nd double-double, not only of the season, but of his career. But for Elmhurst, they will be playing against 3rd-ranked Illinois Wesleyan on February 1st and against Milliken on February 5th. Those 2 games are at home at R.A. Fagnall Hall, and then it's 3 straight road games against Augustana, against North Park, and then against Carthage, and then they finish off the season against Carroll at home. We'll see if that game matters in terms of CCIW standings. Again, the top 6 teams get in the tournament, while 3 are left out. E.J. Marshall high off the glass. It won't go in, though, for him. Outside, Mudd for 3. And it spins out, though, for Caden Mudd.
Caden Mudd not able to get that fall, but gets shot by him right there.
That shot to Leapy with the rebound for Elmhurst. Trying to put on the finishing touches to this ball game. Meanwhile, Wheaton, they'll be at North Park on February 5th, and then Carroll here at home in King Arena on February 8th. Here's Steven Schultz. Schultz able to bang it in.
Good pass right there from Kyan Vanderwood. Also, that last rebound gets him his 2nd career double-double. Good to see that for the young man right there, playing a lot of minutes for him tonight.
11 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists for Kyan Vanderwood. against the Blue Jays. DeLepe will take a 3. Shot DeLepe falls out though. Vanderwood, that's now his 11th rebound. Shot clock turned off. Vanderwood able to score.
Good finish right there from Vanderwood. Like to see him finish out till the end.
Talon Pearson can run this clock out. Elmhurst gets a much-needed win, improving to 500 in conference play. Meanwhile, Wheaton's losing streak continues. They are now 0-10 and have lost 13 straight, 72-55. Your final score, Daniel, what are your final thoughts on this ball game?
Yeah, great showing from the Blue Jays here tonight. Got their style of play. Tegan Pearson erupted there in the first half. Then Blahout erupted in the second half to really extend those leads for them. Soren Richardson, Kyan Vanderwood tried to fight back a little bit, but only so much you can do when you have that many turnovers, as well as the way that the Blue Jays were able to rebound the ball tonight.
Sebastian Blahout, first career double-double, 16 points, 10 rebounds. Also Dominic Trellenberg with 16 points. Tegan Pearson had 15, while Aiden Boone finishing the way with 10 points. Wheaton's next home game will be against Carroll on February 8th. Alongside Daniel Garza, I'm Aiden Kong, signing off on the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network.